fine. Yeah. Conan Exiles. Yeah. Ah. Oh, can you hear me, Paul? Oh, good morning, Jack. Keep them amused. Oh, I'll just keep playing and dying. That'll keep them amused. It's a new game for me. Wazza's played it before. I haven't, so um, I'm still learning the ropes, so to speak. So much for my resource gathering. It's gone night time.
Check, check, check. I think that's got me now. Have I got a sound bar? Sound bar? Yeah, that's my sound bar. See, there it is.
Okay, cool.
And I need to turn my settings up a bit.
The joys
Check.
of
Oh,
live
yeah.
streaming.
That's the way it is. Output volume, input, output volume. That's right.
Yes.
We're going to turn anything else up? Well, you guys can
No,
hear me.
yeah. Paul says you're good
Yeah,
to go.
okay. G'day, Paul. How you doing?
Good to catch up with you last night, Paul.
Never bother checking that stuff. And you give me a sound check too, there, Todd. What do you got?
Sound check, one,
So,
two.
so I did. I see you peeking in the yellow.
Nung
And,
song, nung song, nung
nung
song.
song.
Check, check,
Check,
nung song.
check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Yeah, there we go. I think it's all good. More volume from Waz. More volume from Waz. I don't think I can. Can I do more volume? I have to go over
That'll
here.
turn me down.
I have to go over here so I can get to my sound settings here. Sounds, recording, microphone, check levels, custom levels, microphone levels. Try to bump that up about there. Give it a bit of a boost. Does that make any difference? Check 1, 2. No, it didn't seem to make any difference. I'll have to boost it here. Check. If I can get the right. Oh, yeah. Best laid plans of mice. Mixer. That's all right. It's 100% volume. Don't think you can take it on more than. I thought I could take it more. You can turn it down. Oh, maybe just to move the microphone a bit closer. This is the trouble with Windows updates. It changes the basic core system all the time. It gets annoying. Anyway, maybe a softer Warren might be all right. Who knows? It's all good. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, this is just a game we're playing, well, this week, or the last 7 days at least, anyway. But as it's not about playing games, it's about chatting with our friends.
Yeah.
When we're chatting with our friends and, what's happening. That's the whole story. It's all good. Yeah, and obviously in my starting opening, I said, yeah, this is what we do. We're not news anchors. We're just guys living here in Thailand and doing our Thai things, and most of the time we spend playing games. So, we're going to Saturday morning we talk to our friends, and so we get game playing and talking to our friends. You know, I won't be doing much game playing while I'm talking. I'll try to communicate with the people on the chat if I can get good at that. Because this is one thing. If I'm going to do anything on Twitch, one thing I've got to get better like Jen. You know, like Jen is just so good at reading those comments on the stream. Like I did me, and I'm playing a game and trying to three different something I have to train myself for. But anyway, aside from that, we're all here. That's the main thing. And so what's planned? What's the plans for tonight? What's people going to be doing tonight? That's what I'd like to know. We've got a little party going on at our place. Chanya's got a whole bunch of her friends coming around, and Todd's coming around, and Psycho's coming around. All looking forward to bringing in the new year.
I was going to make some boxes.
Mark in Thailand, good morning all. Wishing you Happy New Year.
Yeah, Mark.
From Koh Samet. Really? I thought he was in Rayong, but anyway, or maybe he's on holidays.
Possibly.
All good, all good. But yeah, so we got a little party going on here tonight, learning the tradition of Kongkwan, which is the gift giving thing that they do here in Thailand. I do plan to have I'll have the camera. I'll film as much until I can't stand anymore. You can't understand my words. But it should be a good night. You know, nothing like a big celebration like they're doing in the city. There's a whole bunch of fireworks stuff going off in Pattaya and Bangkok Central. So a few people plugging into that. You can move around. Well, I bloody hope so. We also, Paul informed me this morning of he sent me a video link for the latest changes in YouTube land. Oh my God, it's become snowflake heaven now. They're sort of talking about the fact that if in the first 15 seconds of any video, even if you say things like the word of damn or hell, the videos will be demonetized now. They're just going so snowflake. It's the beginning of the end of YouTube as it stands. If they really want to go and play that game, well, people are just going to go other places.
Yeah.
People are already starting to go other places like TikTok and OnlyFans and what else are there? We've got Odyssey. That's the other platform that my videos are on. What else have you got? You got Facebook now are vying for some space in video eyes, and supposedly from the numbers that are coming out, they're doing pretty well with it because they have such a captive audience already. It's a sad state of affairs. It really is, but such is life. We're just doing our thing. We just like playing games and going out and partying with our friends. We had a bit of a quiet one last night.
Yeah, that wasn't a big one. It's more that we went to quite a few places saying Happy New Year to everyone.
Yes. Sorry, won't be seeing until next year.
Yeah.
If you don't know what this is my house. I'll give you a bit of a tour of my my house. Really, yes. This is my keep. My temple to Ducato. My cute Eris Callisti with her cute arse hanging out there. That's another word you can't say anymore. Arse.
Really?
It really is. That's a joke. But yeah, we're only here to talk to our friends. If they demonetize it, they demonetize it. End of the stand here. Rumble is aimed to Rumble. I've heard about Rumble as well. Yeah, it's another one of those platforms. But it's again YouTube have a system where they give you a small stipend for putting content on their platform. And that stipend runs out quite rapidly if you're not making videos, and you know how the whole thing works. But most of the platforms don't, apart from OnlyFans. But the only people who really go to OnlyFans who want to people want to see tits and ass hanging out, which I guess it's still it's a it's a sort of an eye-capturing format that most people like, or most men like. I don't know how many women are actually on OnlyFans, or watching OnlyFans just for the sake of it. Not talking about the guy dykes or anything else. I'm just talking about regular. But yeah. But this is the way it is. It's video hosting is going to be one of those platforms that people migrate from one place to the other. Not much we can do about it. Yeah, what was our plans for our game today? We got to go north.
Got to go north.
Got to go north.
I'll go swimming, but I won't go swimming yet. I'm just going to get a few more resources first.
Oh, that's right. I needed to get some. I need to go and sort out the gold situation. Where is it? Come on. I got one of those. Let's do one of those.
Gold?
Well, I got to put the portals down so that we
yeah.
Stop all the running around.
Out of stamina again.
I didn't. Did I just do that? I lifted at my own portal. That's the one at the other end I want to lift. Oh my God.
It's all good. It's all good.
No, it's not good. It's a Saturday morning. I can see myself dying very quickly. Right, now.
Don't have it here, wouldn't I?
That's what we want to do. We want to lift this one here. Move that over here.
Yeah,
And
so
for those people who don't play games, it's up to you. There's lots and lots of things to amuse yourself here in Thailand. But with the great internet we have here.
Yeah, the awesome internet. It is awesome.
The awesome internet here. One of our friends, Trolls, is back in America for I think another 3 weeks, and he was just saying he's on line of sight Wi-Fi. I think with a 20 meg connection, and he's trying to get this game installed. Poor lad. Okay, that's the first portal. I got the long swim. But while I'm running everywhere, I'm always playing around, but not necessarily games. Yes, Mark, we sort of know a little bit about your history there. Still in Dench's slavery though. They used to feed you gruel. Now they give you paper tokens.
Yeah.
Keeps you coming back.
I gotta go over here and fight these dudes because stuff down the bottom didn't spawn.
Well, I've just only farmed it about 10-15 minutes ago. So
Okay.
why doesn't all got back there?
Yeah.
Did you get a video from Robert Groves? I haven't seen anything on his Facebook this morning. No. What's that about? I hope he's okay. We were just talking, but we came up in conversation. Well, we were talking about burning last night.
Yeah.
15 seconds later he shows up. Yeah. Burning juice. Oh, I don't want him coming out. Don't turn up here. But yeah, Robert, we were talking about Robert again last night as well, because we're trying to plan a road trip down to Charm and a couple of places down there. But I'm still waiting for Robert to be in that, at least the 95%, up. I know he puts on a brave face, but I'm fairly sure, from what I've seen, he's still really not at that level where he can really just let his hair down and enjoy himself. I was at his place earlier this week where he had a little drunk and made him. Oh, did you? Right, okay. I'm looking forward to see that one. Put the second thing. We're going to come back here anyway when we're going to do this thing. So.
is that another boss fight?
Oh yes, that's where I've got to get my priest from my temple. It's the only place they spawn. Okay. And I didn't bring my breathing potions. Hold on. Let's just bounce back.
I'm probably going to be doing boring stuff today, gang. I'm a bit behind Warren with this game. He's played it before, so I've got to play catch up with stuff.
He's still learning it, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm looking for alchemy. I need some alchemists. I think 5 breathing potions. 10 or 5. Same.
This is my basic home, everyone. It's
Yeah. Give him a tour of your home while I go and drown myself.
doing a pyramid style in the era.
Mm-hmm.
I've tamed a horse, which is called Trigger, of course.
Oh, you got
know
a
this
horse
one.
called Trigger, have you?
Trigger, of course. And Bullnose, my rhino. And we have a thing in this game called the Purge, which I haven't experienced yet. Wazza's told me all about it. Is where all the closest enemies come and attack your base. So the idea is to have enough resources gathered to put up armaments to repel the Purge. But if you've followed along, I'm knee deep in Ark, but I'm trying something different.
3 chests here. Let's get up before I drown.
Oh, Paul, you off the bed?
Off the bed, yeah. This is that's yeah.
He hasn't been asleep yet.
They don't go. They don't sleep until the morning. They don't. I don't know how these people who work in that entertainment industry, can deal with life, going to bed at night. I suppose people do a night shift, don't they?
I did it when I was young. There's no way I could do it now. No way. That's that.
An Olympic swimmer.
Go for a walk down to the cross rivers and get some more coal. There we are. Which way to go? Not that way. Croc! Come on, Croc. Coming? Oh, you're behind me. Sneak attack.
Right, there we go. Go and deal some damage. Go and do a boss fight.
Die, yeah. Where are we? Skin knife. That's what I want.
Where is this? Always have trouble finding this last spot. Let's go like this. There's a sheared wall there. Oh, there it is. Breathing potion.
Oh. It's one of those salamanders.
Your salamanders?
We need the icon. Well, I do anyway. still swimming. Another salamander. Where I need to go. Come on. Open. We need resources. Like I said, I'm just gathering resources because I need to keep building my base. Wazza's way ahead, so.
Yep.
Another one. Encumbered yet. And another news, heading back to Australia in a
3 days. 3 days.
3 days.
3 days, yes, 3 days. He's back in AU for.
Not permanently, I'm just back to check on family, and I missed my niece's 18th birthday, so I got to play catch up with that. Catch up with Kimbo. Kimbo's probably preparing for his own New Year's party tonight.
Yeah. Is he going to join us today? Or is he just too busy?
Don't think so.
Too
Yeah,
busy
he'll be busy getting ready. Yeah. He will. Were you thinking of streaming tonight, or just doing a video?
I think we're just going to do the video. It's too much, you can't stop. Exit to Thailand, good afternoon. How you doing? Happy New Year's. Well, that's, we're not doing news anchor anymore. We're doing gaming.
We still answer questions about Thailand. We're still here.
This is a Thailand chat. We can still read what's going on in the chats. Yeah.
We can multitask, unlike the fallacy that some women purport to
yes.
say that men can't multitask. Yes, we can. It just depends on the activities.
if it interests us, yes.
Yeah. Going back the right way. Oh, there we are. There we go. Back to my base.
Any more wrecks down here? Is there any more wrecks? No, on this side.
Da-da-da. So Marky, if you're still on, mate, do you have to go back to Oz again? I think he does. His contract's ended.
I'm off to board the speedboat back to the mainland. Have a fantastic night tonight. Yes, good.
All right. Happy New Year, Marky Mark. I will see you in 2023.
Yeah.
That's a promise. Things are well and truly getting done now. So.
Back to work on the 8th.
Ah.
That's what I was to say, yeah. And Johnny Siam, good morning. How are you, Johnny? Good to see you again.
Hello, Johnny.
That's the back I'm looking for.
That's Johnny. Thank you.
Another potion. Looking for the gold.
Yeah, gold and silver.
Well, silver's not a problem. I can get silver in the mine, but
I'll come for a silver run when you get back, so I can know where the mine is.
There's a nasty creature in the silver mine. Well, if you go that deep, that is.
No. But this is my base. Very basic. But the reason I built here is got resources all around, and you've got a township nearby. We'll walk through the township.
Beer time! Beer time, yes.
I'll go have a chat with Conan. So this is Sepulmaru. I know that. It's the only town I know.
The other two townships, they'll try to kill you as soon as you walk in. So,
yeah. This township will if you do anything wrong.
If you do anything wrong,
Now I've got to remember where Conan is.
He's in the inn.
Yeah, I've got to remember where the inn is. That's not the inn. Here's the inn. Here's the inn. And there's the man himself. Saw Arnie. And you can talk to him.
Have you got your audio on?
No, I'm just doing
The
screening.
screen,
Yeah. And I've got to read
It's
this.
got subtitles.
Everyone's having fun.
Pretty sure
Everyone's
I've
getting drunk.
done this route before.
It's a tavern. But if I keep going down this way, yeah. Oh, right, number one. I think it's down this way. This is where the bad people are. No, back the other way. There's certain areas of town you don't go to, like here, because they'll chase you.
The flags are out in force.
I'm going to run away.
Run away very fast. A
Thankfully.
lot of running away in this town.
Yep. Go away. I am running away again. He's probably going to catch me because I got no stamina. That's right.
Good. Couple of bars and go on, that'll help.
Discovered Westwall. I think I've been turned around. You a fighter? No, you're a tanner. Oh, no, I've got a tanner already.
That's all right. If they're there, we've got other people in the tribe, and then we've got any trials.
Yeah, this is in the Badlands, so... I've got to go back that way. I haven't quite got used to the map yet, so I'm still learning where things are.
Still haven't got used to where north is yet.
I know. But it doesn't
No,
have
we get that in real life as well, and getting off the wrong end of the platform. And
I've got to say, the BTS and the MRT were not overly crowded yesterday.
yeah, so it looks like there's been a mass exodus in Bangkok. Yes, even even the Triple X, there was hardly any girls there last night. And one high roller, not Todd, but
No.
he
Definitely
basically
not a
was
high roller.
buying the girls shots, left, right, and centre. Where is that? And yeah, they just, you know what the girls are like. They just, oh, they got free drinks over here, which I can get paid for.
Yeah.
Where's this last?
I got here.
I know it's around here somewhere.
You make
I've been here
Exit there.
before. Looks like that bit there.
need to get some more stone. How are you doing with your tanning? Yep, you're good.
Yeah, so when you're just popping in, if you're just popping in to say hello, pop in to say hello. We're just doing the normal chat thing. We're just not doing news anymore. All the news is bad.
We can talk about Brenda's gossip a little bit, can't we?
What about anything?
Yeah, well,
This
the
is a place
gossip
where you
last
can just
night.
be yourself and talk about what you want to talk about without fear of reprisal. If they demonetize it, then all well and good. That's just their little, I can't complain. It's, I'm on the platform, I'm going to comply by the rules.
No, the talk is about another dreaded outbreak.
Oh yes, it's happening. Yes.
Yeah.
Die, bitch.
But yeah, I don't know whether it's propaganda or whether it's, as long as it doesn't affect my trip back home, coming back here, I don't mind.
Yeah, I just trying to not even think about it, like last time, trying to get out, and 24 hours, that last 24 hours you had to deal with.
Yeah, yeah. Actually coming here where they changed the rules and then didn't have machinery that didn't work, didn't have my PCR,
Mm-hmm.
all the fun and games of trying to have a normal life. I go have a drink. That was the other thing I was going to do 2 days ago, is put a well in my base, but I never got around to doing that.
That's right, you got a fair distance for water, haven't you?
Oh, it's just down the lake down here. It'll be closer
Todd,
now.
Todd is I just think this is the last day you have to babysit Wazza for the year. Yeah, like, that's it, yeah.
I wouldn't call it babysitting. Interesting term used there, Johnny, but
It's all right. It's all good.
okay.
The black hand. And they've seen me.
I wanted wood.
They've seen me. Where's that chest on the bottom?
I'll go get some wood as well.
That's my breath. You did that one, didn't you?
Yes, Johnny. It's all fun and games until someone takes your toys away.
Yeah, that's it.
Mayor Groves. Hello, Mayor Groves.
Mayor Groves. I've been informed that you sent us a video. I haven't seen the video yet. Oh, okay. Let's see if we can get up here and get this last chest without causing too much grief with people. Oh, come on. I've got to get my footing before he comes out of his little hole and wants to beat the crap out of me. And there's firing arrows at me. I'm over here. Hey!
I need the bark. Bark something. Put it in my things. I've got bark. Need food.
The other thing, we played this game. We've got some sexy avatars with a cute ass in my face there. Yes, for those people who are still here, Happy New Year, or Happy New Year for tomorrow, I'm giving up YouTube until next year. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, now where I put the porters over there. Yep, that's it. No more streams until 2023. Oh, the bright side is the fact that the Dow Jones and the set are looking like they're a little bit over their hiccups now. They're starting to recover in the financial front. And big shite. That's another one of those words you can't say on YouTube anymore. That's because they know that's just another slang word for shit. It's what was the word that they used? Frag. Yeah, so we're going to change the F-U-C-K word to frag now. So
Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, frag this man.
Yeah, that'll probably be on the list because
that'll be on the list too.
Yeah, you're using code words.
You can't say bum anymore. That is YouTube. Okay, so what did we do? We went and got gold. Okay, I need to grind that down to.
You need a grinder, that's right. You need to get a grinder.
I've got a grinder down there. That's
another thing I've got to get.
That'll be sort of 162 pieces of gold. That's cool. That's iron bar.
Bugs. Ah, yes. Egg gruel.
Hmm? Give the man gruel.
I got plenty of gruel.
Push that wheel, lad! Push that wheel, or I'll chop you out with my axe. Frack is the word, that's it. Frag. I think it was frag with a G, frag.
Rack. There.
Yeah, we're this game here. We're slave traders. Well, not traders, you know. We're slavers. Right. Catch 'em, put 'em to work. Get to work there, lad. You're on 300 baht a day, and that's all you get. And this something I should do. I've got to put I haven't got a cooking pot down yet. I'm going to get a cooking pot down. Not a cooking pot, a feeding pot.
Yeah, I got a feeding trough. A trigger and bullnose.
Cooking. Companions. No, of course, general. What is it? Farming, feeding pot. Where is it?
Hey, more stone. Geez, you're doing your job well.
Have I not learnt that?
This game is definitely more of a grind than Ark. But mind you, I played Ark for a while. So.
Yes, Rob. Yeah, Rob. We've been sort of saying it for like a couple of months. We've been spruiking the whole idea, right? Everybody goes one way and everybody follows. I got to say that about yesterday. So we went in looking for some of these special herbs yesterday, along Sukhumvit from Prompong up to Nana. So we're popping into all the shops, and they're all selling exactly the same stuff. Some of the best herb you can buy here in Thailand is their homegrown local stuff. It's called squirrel tail. It's like all these shops are going and going for these premium flowers. I'm going to use the word flowers, say buds, it's probably also bad. Premium flower stuff, right? The premium flowers, and they get pretty names like lemonade and what did I get last time? I can't remember, something or other else. And yeah, these are the high THC versions of the flowers. And you're paying 600, 700, 800, 900 baht per gram, which is the sort of price you were paying in Australia when it was illegal. Well, it still is illegal in Australia. But the local grown stuff is the sort of stuff that, unlike, take one toke of a joint and you're pie-eyed, the Thai weed is the sort of thing that you can, it's a very social smoke where, you smoke it, you get high, but it's just like a happy, party high. You can still, you can still dance, you can still sing, you can still do other things, the whole thing. And it's a sort of thing. It's like a drinking session, but with weed. You just, like when you go out for drinks, it's a drink. Well, again with the Thai squirrel tail, it's like have a joint, half an hour later you have another joint, and have half an hour later you have another joint, and you're still partying. You're not falling on the ground, inebriated. That's the way I grew up with smoking. No, but it's all about one toke now, and you're done. But the Thai weed is really quite pleasurable. It's a good party high. It's just like it's a party drunk high, but you're not drunk. You're not full. You're not bloated. You're not full of gassy carbon dioxide, especially with my stomach. But anyway, so that's they're all doing the same thing. You go in and say, look, where's the Thai weed? I want the Thai weed. I don't want this import junk. I want the Thai weed. Anyway, I finally got myself a contact, I think. If Paul comes through. I had been buying it online through a thing, but the last stuff, he couldn't supply the squirrel tail, so he supplied something else, what he called an equivalent, but it's a CBD. Great for going to sleep with, but it's great at night. Just have a couple before you go to bed and relax you and just hit the sack.
Away. Yeah.
But yes, yeah. again here, everybody's going one way, everybody copies everybody else. I don't see anybody else doing this. Like, this is what we do as a game every day. Like, this is, everybody's welcome to join us and play these games with us and socialise and just, hang out and just do things. And throughout the day, people do, Cycle will come on and Trolls will come on, and we've now got Ben, he'll come on at some stage, but they're at different time zones, so they drop in at different times of the day. But if you play games, actually even the guy, Paul's friend last night, Ten, he plans to come and join us as well. So, but that's the whole thing. This is what we do. We play games, but we still want to. I still personally want to keep in touch with the group, outside Facebook at least. Facebook is Facebook, and Facebook only let you know what they feel you need to see, not what you want to see. Nobody changes the filter for. I want to see the post from all my friends, most recent post from friends. You've got to go through a process to say change that format. Otherwise, it's a filtered, view of who's watching what. So if Rob put up a video, on his Facebook, well, unless of course I'm stalking Rob on Facebook and checking out everything he does on Facebook, I won't get notified of that thing unless of course I fall into that 10% or the 5% of Rob's friends. Then I might see it on my wall. And again, I'm not the sort of guy that sits there and plays Facebook all day. So, I check my Facebook in the morning, and I check, probably throughout the day, anybody sort of, mentions me, for instance, So otherwise than that, Facebook just doesn't give a damn, it doesn't serve their needs, as they say. But yeah, so this is a format. This is what we do. So let's just talk with our friends, be part of the group. And I'm not worried about the viewers. 8 viewers, so 6 people watching. It's all good, because I think Todd's probably watching as well. So that's one, and I've got to watch to be able to see what's going on, so I can type back to people. So I didn't even go on much, so I've got to check the multi-stream, make sure that there's nobody on Twitch sort of waiting for me to respond. But yeah. So, just do our thing. And I think this is what's happening with YouTube. They're creating a platform of cotton wool, so that everybody gets a fair share. But, that's not the real world. The real world doesn't function like that. They need to lighten up in their policies. So I'm giving up with the whole chasing their little policy game. Maybe I'll just switch the whole channel to 18 plus and say stuff you, then I can swear till my heart's content. And if people have said that, we were talking about last night, a few channels last night we were talking about, how, you see them on the YouTube, and then when you meet them in real life, they're completely different people. The only difference between me in real life and me in YouTube is I try not to swear on the videos. But you see me in real life, I swear like a typical Aussie. So, we're automatically, just being Aussie, I suppose. We're on a filtered list anyway.
We were stuck from the beginning. We had no chance at all.
I think first 3 words you learn when you're a baby is hi mum, or mum, dad, and fuck.
Yeah. Or beer.
Or
That's
beer.
the other one.
But that's Australia. That's not cotton wool America, or cotton wool, corporate policy or whatever, government. I don't know what's causing this shit. It's really, it's annoying. But yeah, what do? Well, you can play their game and be a pretend person on YouTube, or you can just be yourself. And I think I feel there's a need for people just being themselves. Being part of a group of people. I don't consider myself to be anybody special. Okay, I'm a technical, guru when it comes to certain different, aspects of life. But outside that, I'm just the regular guy. I have a beer with people. I'll have a vodka with people. I try to reduce the amount of shots I have these days because my stomach can't handle it anymore. We're getting old.
Yeah.
But I think there's a need for people just being themselves these days. So, yeah, we're just going to continue to do what we do. try to entertain people. Now, I got 3 or 4 videos in the can. I got to get up. I've been playing this game for a week and haven't done any videos. I shot the videos. I just haven't done the editing.
In 3 days I won't be able to game.
I might
I've got
get
to work
some. I
it
might
out.
get some work. Yeah,
Get some work done.
you're going to 2 weeks. You'll have withdrawal symptoms.
I will. I will. My mind, I think that's why my mind hasn't quieted down, because I've been thinking, how am I going to take my MacBook with me and log in and everything like that. There's a couple of ways I thought of. But
Team viewer into your PC.
yeah.
I don't know, but how good have you done a test local loop to see if you can do it?
No, not yet.
Might have to do that test tomorrow, see how that goes. Then you don't have to worry about the Australia latency of 100 milliseconds. It should be okay. You might not be in high res. You might have to do it at 720p or something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not an issue.
Yeah. Robert, a few channels I watch now, the guys always themselves. You, Chuck, Joe. Yeah, well, that's right. Chuck, that's a format, and people enjoy that. I think the only reason why I don't get the same sort of views and subscribers is the fact that I think the Americans come to this channel and don't understand what the Aussies are talking about. It's a different language, as you know, but you see what you get. That's what I call. That's it. Good. That's the way it is. It's all about part of the group, part of the crew. The sort of people you want to drink with. People you want to sort of party with. Come on, hit that rock there. Hit that rock.
Yeah, hitting rocks. There we are.
He's working hard. Now, what I'm looking for is not decoration, survival. Where's the alchemist? Where's my thrall pot?
Yeah.
I've got grill.
Do that.
I'm going to make it somewhere else. It's part of the game. Part of the problem with this game is the way that they've organised what you can do. That's a masonry. It's not fighting.
Copy.
Religion. It should be under survival. Cooking. So can't actually see it.
What are you chasing?
Oh, the thrall pot. Where's the thrall feeder?
Roll.
Thrall feeder. The feeding tray.
Oh, it's a what's it called? The thrall one or the animal one?
The thrall one, yeah. Well, I got to do one for the thralls and for the animals, but I can feed the animals directly.
Okay. What was that? I did see that when I was searching.
Didn't you put? Well, you put one down for the. I can only see the animal one.
Yeah, put one down for the animal. Survival construction. Feeder. Apprentice tamer. Feeding box.
Yes, of course, it's obviously in a workbench somewhere. Not there.
I must have learnt all my thrall stuff, but it's not bringing thrall stuff up at all now.
So there.
Thrall taker.
Well, you have to go to the wiki.
Yeah. See if I've got enough to do a water well. Something to do.
No. Sorry, it's not there either. Thank you, Mike. You don't make empty here. That's food again. That's just some food. This has got me stumped. It's something I'm sure I need to learn it. But here. I need all the candles and shit.
It's not a throw pot.
Yeah, what's you do?
Throw pot?
That's it.
Is that what you...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just looking in there. So,
Sorry, I'll go back to where it was. Yeah.
3. F.
Survival.
Cooking. Right.
Yeah.
Lovely. That's my one.
What did I see?
Oh, that's not. You notice the fireball called him. Cooking.
That's fine. Yeah, yeah, you got it.
No, I haven't got it. Where?
No, that's a throw pot. Yeah.
What?
Oh, no, I'm watching my screen. Ooh.
I'm not watching your screen. Come on.
No, I was watching my screen. I thought it was your screen. I looked over and where was it? 6 F.
It's under companion.
Companions.
There it is. Yeah, so that's the feeding box, and there's the
Throw pot.
So it's branches and iron bar.
Yeah. Okay. Problem solved.
Branches. There are some branches in here. We were making iron bar.
Okay.
3. Yeah, okay, companion. And wood. Some wood.
Hey, what game is this? This is Conan Exiles
Age of Sorcery.
Age of Sorcery Chapter 2. It can be played as a single player, but it's a lot more interesting if you do it co-op. And yes, it is a Steam game, so you can play it through Steam. David, how was last night at Susie's? Normal night at Susie's?
Normal night at Susie's. Susie in a cheery mood.
Yep. Some awesome food. Good chat. A lot of, how many turned up? About 12 turned up last night? 10?
Yeah, all up, I think, yeah.
And Robert, going away on my holidays. Yeah, going back to Oz to see family. Check in on Mare, my mum, and Kimbo, of course. Make sure Kimbo's behaving.
You've got to keep an eye on that guy.
Don't get to catch up with Kimbo that much now. He's sort of, but I think he's on holidays now. I think.
Is he?
Yeah, he works at school, so he'll be good to catch up with when I get back.
Mm-hmm.
But it's basically a check up on everyone, Grovesy, make sure everything's still going well. Because I was talking to Waz about it last night before I sort of did the study trip over here and everything like that. Catch up with my mum almost weekly, just have a coffee, make sure she's okay. Bit of a sanity check for both of us, but haven't been able to do that for 12 months. So yes, we talk on WhatsApp, but it's not not the same. So I'll make sure, because my mum's very independent, very headstrong, and wonderful lady, but she doesn't tell me if anything's going on. I have to find out through other channels. So I'm okay. I'm not going to complain. And I'll speak to Kimbo. Oh, did you know Mum needed help with this? And just sit here and go, come on, Mum.
Mm-hmm.
There's still a lot I can do being overseas. I mean, technology is the way it is now, so you can get around a lot of things, but just need to tell me. It's not going to upset me or get me riled up or anything. Okay, if I can help, I can help. If I can't, I'll get hold of Kimbo and say, mate, get around to Mum's place and sort it out. So,
Yeah. And of course, you've got a multi-entry visa, so
yeah.
So coming back in is not a problem.
Yeah.
Well, we trust it's not a problem. You know.
Yeah.
You can never guarantee these things. You know. He has been on my YouTube channel. You know, there's probably a marked man already in the immigration.
That's all right.
What's your favourite food at Susie's? Excepting Susie, you know. You can get anything you want, except in Alice.
Yeah. Susie's a pretty damn good. Oh, it said the D word. Sorry, mate. Yeah. Seriously, if Susie can't cook it, and she's got an awesome cook at the moment who
helps her out, yeah.
cooks some really good meals, and I think Susie's training her up for a couple of Western meals and everything like that. But if they can't do it, Susie's got friends and contacts right up and down the soy and Sukhumvit. Yeah. So if you've got a craving for tacos or burritos or pizza or something like that, she'll
run out and she'll send them out to get it, yeah.
She'll make sure you're looked after.
And that's the other thing, like if I want tacos there, right, she doesn't do the tacos, she'll actually send them down the corner and they get staff price, which then they pass on to us as well, which is pretty cool. Can't complain about that. Yeah, Susie just looks after us, she's really good.
So you're the Collingwood fan exit, okay.
Right, okay.
Yeah, he gave her Collingwood scarf.
Oh, right, yeah. The little street signs, the kangaroo and the crocodile signs, are the ones that Todd put in there.
Yeah, it was an emu, kangaroo, crocodile, koala. I bought about 6 or 7.
And they're autographed.
No, she wanted me to just write something down. So I think it was after I had a couple of chocolate milks that I started being creative with what I wrote. So
yeah, but yeah, she's a good cook, and she because we're just the regular patrons and everything else. She just looks after us, and you can't really go wrong. Of course, we know a lot of the faces in the street now, and you can get to carry on with them a bit, and joke around with them a bit. So yeah. But just look at the time. This is the thing, you play the game and where's the time go? It just disappears, it just melts away.
Yes, and we were multitasking, so yeah it can be done.
Yeah. Anyway, so, we do hope that you have a prosperous and happy new year.
Yeah.
This is the last stream of 2022. And we got next year to think about.
Oh, yeah. A few things going to sort of eventuate, but we'll see how we go.
Yep, and Rob, just let us know when you're ready to receive, a horde of travellers like me, Todd, and so Jerry now wants to come on the road trip, so we will record it down, and we're going to have the inbuilt microphones, and talking with Jerry in his cage, because he doesn't have a two-wheeler. He'll be a cager driving with the gang. But we do, when we wanted to do PopeKael Luang Cave, that's what I've been saying that for like 15 years now, or 14, 13 years. I shot some photos in there. I only had an SLR camera when I went to that cave, the temple cave. But I really want to get back there and actually film inside it, because it's absolutely, it's one of those caves, one of those temples in Thailand that you must see. You know, just what they've done inside there. It's totally, the feeling when you go inside the cave, you actually feel it. And that there's just a connection with something, you know. Or in my case, I really felt connected to the planet itself, you know, just because you're in this massive cave. If you don't know the cave I mean, you've got to go and watch that Nicolas Cage movie, Bangkok Dangerous. It's that's where there's some great footage of it there. Of course, that's been a little bit dressed up for the movie and the way they do the shot angles, but you know, it really is massive. So we want to stop in there and do that one, and then stop in at Robert's place, then go and hang out at the beach, maybe splash a bit of water around, and go and eat some food, and maybe crash on the ground. So as soon as Robert's ready to receive, you know, whoever might be coming down, out of a gang, then we'll go down. But you know, I haven't had his word yet. But they said that might be the video that they made. I've got to go and look at his profile. I'm pretty sure it's there somewhere. But you know how it is. Anyway, we're going to continue gaming, so we're just doing our thing, as we say. But you're quite welcome to visit the like everybody knows on the Discord channel. You don't need to link it. It's in the description box. But so you know, come and say hello. You know, we've done our due diligence of 1 hour here, and I should close it down and catch you guys next year.
Everyone.
Okay, where are we? Stream, end stream. Oh, I got to go. Where's the closing screen? Do the whole closing screen thing. There we go. Peace out, guys. Have fun, and we'll see you next year.
I want you to lift me up so